Off the play fake. Johnson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You talk about this Bengals defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
And this unit knows exactly where they rank. They're number 2 against the pass in the NFL. You know they have their sights set on being number 1, looking for a big game today.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Johnson now throwing on first down. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one goes for 30 yards. Off play action. Johnson. And the catch made by Hopkins. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. And the Titans are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Looking to throw. Johnson. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Chigakonkwo. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans have taken a third. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. Throwing to start the drive. Johnson. Got his man, Okonkwo. And they'll get to him right away as he's taken down right there at the 44. Johnson on 1st and 10. And he's got his big tight end here. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
Operating from the gun, Johnson. And brought in downfield by Burks. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Now Johnson on first down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone. Their quarterback leading this offense back out, and he's connected on a couple of touchdown passes so far.
Here we go, Shaq. Mustang 19.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's Johnson throwing on first down. He's going to look deep for more. That is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Johnson now throwing again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Trap 60, trap 60.
On third down, Johnson. Throw left side complete. That's Moore. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 37. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Johnson. And that is incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
2nd and 10. Throwing again. Johnson. Going to the right here and finding Burks. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
First down and goal to go.
19 Lions.
Johnson on 1st and 10. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Johnson. That's to Burks, and he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. He notched his 15th touchdown pass of the year on that last drive.
Okay, ready? Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Now Johnson throwing to start the drive. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never...
Out come the Titans now. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a...
Let's go, Tag! 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Throwing to start the drive. Johnson. It's complete to Hopkins. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Johnson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
18, right here.
Off the play fake. Johnson. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the left sideline and all the way down to the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. It'll be first and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the fourth quarter. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal.
It's a loss of 1.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Get something together. Ready. Dragon 60. Trap 60. Hut.
Here's Johnson looking to throw on second down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Third and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
Come 19. 60 Maverick.
Operating from the gun, Johnson. And it's a Titans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Titans are... Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. Now a play fake here on first down. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down. Looking to throw. Johnson. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Brings up second and 4.
Operating from the gun, Johnson. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And this is caught. He hits Moore. And he'll be out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Henry will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown.
And this is the time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there.
The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here.
Here we go. 79 Broncos.
Johnson now to throw from his end zone. He finds Hopkins complete. That's good. A completion there for 7 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 8-yard line.
Back to throw. Johnson going right back to DeAndre Hopkins. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Off play action. Johnson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half. Those are the types of play. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Gets it to Burks.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Forget about matriculating the ball down the field at this point of the game. They needed a big chunk, and they got one. And now, you're one completion away from giving your kicker a chance to win the game.
They go play action here on first down.
He gets it to Burks again. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
19, Pioneer. Ready?
Johnson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away.
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown. And they've broken our tie here in the final minute.
Partner, what a finish to this one. I mean, this offense, they had it down there inside the red zone, but ultimately couldn't execute that final snap to find the end zone.
Yeah, and they're going to walk away from this one, and you know what's going to go through their heads the entire time until they get to play again. If we could only have that final snap to do over one more time, maybe with a different play call.
So for the Titans, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, the defeat is their first of the year as they drop to 3-1. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals.
You're rolling now, boys. A lot of energy.
The National Football League has traveled south of the border as we are in Mexico City, Mexico on EA Sports.
Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And we are underway from Mexico City.
And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. It didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
On play action, Lawrence.
He's got a man, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
I've heard of quick strike offenses, but this has taken that to the extreme. I mean, the very first snap of the ball game, normally you're thinking, let's get our quarterback comfortable and get him into the flow of the game, but not here. They come out attacking from the outset, and it pays off in a big way.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Now Lawrence.
Flush to his right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right.
And that's complete to Etienne out of the backfield.
That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
Oh, and it's intercepted.
He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48.
And O'Connell now to throw.
His throw incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Second and 10.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Off the play fake. O'Connell.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
Josh Allen from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9. Off the play fake, here's O'Connell. He'll let this go for Adams. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Haven't met a corner that's worth his salt yet that ever admits to worrying about man coverage. How about the play there, breaking that pass up?
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll go for it. O'Connell. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flushed out right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. And the Raiders will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his second interception.
On 1st and 10, it's O'Connell. Throw right side complete to Carter. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. And they go play action here with O'Connell. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one in 2nd down.
He's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
One, Omaha. I got it.
They send Carter in motion right. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Rayshon Jenkins picks it off. And the Jags are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hey, I'm gun. Hey, I'm gun.
Lawrence will throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Here's Lawrence. He completes it to Jones. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 15-yard line.
Hey, run!
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Hey.
That's good for another Jacksonville 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Bigsby is in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
McManus's point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And he'll be down at the 6-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Brenton Strange from 6 yards away. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
And you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
21.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on third.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 43. They'll send a receiver in motion left. On first down, Garoppolo. A pass complete downfield to Renfro. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Carter, the motion man right.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Foyesade Oluwakan made the tackle there from his safety position.
2nd and 5.
21.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Here we go.
Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty.
Renfro, the motion man.
21. Here we go.
Garoppolo now.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Jaguars force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
Well, Brand, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On play action, Lawrence.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run right here with Jacobs. And down inside the 40 to about the 38.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas 1st.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
13, 11.
Garoppolo.
That one's complete out to Michael Mayer.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Now they go screen, it's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there on 1st as a screen pass gets him 8. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Jacobs.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
11.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Raiders have got it back to within a score.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score at Jaguars 14, Raiders 7. Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Now Lawrence. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Hey, Jupiter.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Here's Lawrence to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half. And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. Finding ETN here, catching it on the out route. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to the ground with ETN. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. The kick by McManus is good, and that will do it for this 1st half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports.
Here we go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the 1st half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
White.
On play action, now Garoppolo. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up.
Here we go,
And how
here we go,
about
here we go.
this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Eluding, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line.
Here's a give to Bigsby.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it.
And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown.
Travis Etienne.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Jaguars are able to add on to that lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we
The
go.
offense for Las Vegas
21.
about set to begin the drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Hey, alert! 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 21, 21. Stay high.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43.
Gets it downfield to Mayer.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very solid gain of 27.
Here we go.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Flag. Hey, come on, come on, come on.
Play action. Garoppolo. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Garoppolo again. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup in store, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle.
Tyler Scott now from his end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone, as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Here we go. We're good.
And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And right away, he lost the football.
And one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith.
Noah Fant with a catch on the crossing route.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds, right around the 7. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Hey, go flip her up, flip her up.
Smith going to throw on 3rd and 1.
That is caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Seahawks take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Scott on the return out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Now it's Fields.
Being chased out, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Here's Fields. Open man is Kmet, the tight end.
And they'll get to him right away at the 40.
Here's the first carry for Khalil Herbert.
And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
They're going for it. Here's Herbert. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fields.
Rolling to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Here we go.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
You got a mini base. Why not? Hey, 551. Right.
Here's Fields.
Flushed out right. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. Looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down inbounds.
Throwing on third down. Fields.
Escaping the pressure right. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Here we go.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
They snap it to Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Herbert powering up the middle.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line.
At the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Herbert once more.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
They'll run with Herbert.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run here with Herbert.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Herbert, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. One quarter down, 8-0 the score. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now it's Fields off the bootleg.
He'll buy some time right. This will be caught at about the 5.
Here we go.
Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal.
Fields now to throw.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass from the 5 falls incomplete, and the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard.
Off of play action, here's Smith.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Block it in motion right. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
And that's good for a Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 27.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they in nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Santos with the extra point. And this is now a 1-point game.
Bears 7.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Dallas now to return it from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Smith.
Has it complete to Jackson Smith-Njigba.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Play action. It's Smith. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Back to the air, Smith on 2nd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And he's got Smith-Njigba. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Seattle Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, it's Smith. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7, our score.
On the Seahawks 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Ken. Oh, hurry up.
Hand off right side for Herbert.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
No, Fields is off, and on comes Cairo Santos for the Chicago field goal.
From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And that'll keep this a 1-point game.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Flush to his right. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Now Geno on first down, sliding out of the pocket.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Bears are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
And the Bears first down.
On first down, it's Fields.
Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And incomplete on the deep ball.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well,
and for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked up by Jaquan Brisker.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Khalil Herbert, 28 yards. And the Bears have taken the lead here in this third quarter. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well moving the ball down the field.
Go.
They'll try and run it here. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for two. Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Hey, we go, Salone.
Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up first and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Hey, go flip her up, flip her up. Hey, we go, Salone.
Throwing now is Geno. Completes it to Fant on the right side. Still going. They can't stop him. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, Dallas. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up second and a yard at the 42-yard line.
Catch left.
Here's Smith now on second down. He hits his target, Lockett. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him the first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Straight ahead running, here's Dallas. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
At the 5-yard line.
Smith going to move him around.
Brings up second and 1.
Now Geno. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now they'll audible to something else. Smith on third down. He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks have retaken a third quarter lead.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Geno's going to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is...
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It's It's a gain of 23 yards. First down.
Off play action, Fields. And that is incomplete.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
A third quarter now, at a one-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hit 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
On 2nd down, a run with Herbert.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
65 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap, Fields. He'll fire deep, looking for more.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
Picked up by Trey Brown.